session we will discuss about how to capture the errors in DB side as well as API level. Okay, so first after that we will discuss about movement NPM, and now first we will discuss about how to capture error logs in MySQL. Okay, DB level, how to capture it. So here I have prepared some steps for capturing these error logs. First of all, we have to create the error message table, and columns is like serial number, error message, and what type of message, what type of error we are getting from a stored procedure. So that error message we need to store in one column. Okay, that is column is called error message column, and procedure name. So from which procedure that exception has been raised, and error date time, at what time it has been raised. Okay. After that we have to write the insert query to capture that error information and procedure name. So we have to write the insert query in exception handling block, and after that for testing purpose we need to change the logic which causes the exception. Okay, so first we'll follow one by one. First of all, create table error message. So this is the database, test database, and error message, and here serial number and error message, and procedure name, here error date time. So date time, here default now, present time. It will whenever record will be inserted into this table, at that time this column will have that particular present time. Okay, so that is default. So now go to the any insert procedure. See, this is the insert procedure. Okay, so I am calling this procedure. Call insert procedure. So what are the parameters? Employee number, employee name, salary. Okay. So I am giving 10 employee number, name, asset, salary. See, before that, check that employee table. See, these are the records exist in employee table. Okay, so if I call this procedure, then one record will be inserted into this table. Okay, and I am going to change the logic. For example, where it is employee table. So this is the employee table. Here employee name I am giving 5. Okay. So here, so in employee table, employee name data type is varchar of 5. That means it allows only 5 characters. Okay. So asset, it is length is 5. Okay, it will allow. So I am giving 1. So that becomes 6. See, so here I am getting 400 data truncated for column ename at row. Okay, that means control goes to this exception handling block and returns the status code as 400 and exception message. Okay, so here I have to write here insert query. Okay, to insert that error message into error message table. Okay, so see, insert into error, where it is. So this is the error message table. These are the columns, error message and procedure name, and error datum is not required. Okay, so values. So error message, what type of message? So this is the error message. So at the rate P2, and procedure name this one, procedure name this one. Okay, so I'm going to click on apply button. Now call this procedure. Unknown column, insert underscore employee. So here serial number, that should be auto increment, and again call this procedure. See, one row affected. That means in this error message we have that exception. Okay, so whenever if you call again also, that record will be inserted into error message table. Okay, time is different. Okay, 20 seconds gap. That means why this capturing that error messages is important means, see, now time is 7:30. Okay, now you have written one store procedure and that store procedure is moved to production. Okay, and tomorrow you will come to the office and that store procedure may raise just the exception. Okay, so without having this insert query, then how do you know that how many exceptions raised by that procedure? How do you know that? If you write this insert query into the catch block, that means if you create error message table into the catch block and whatever the exceptions raised by that procedure, and if you take that information and insert it into this error message table along with the procedure name, and tomorrow you come to the office, once you come to the office, then just you go to this error message table, then only you come to know, so from this procedure this type of exception has been raised, so that you can resolve that exception. Okay, so at what time this exception has been raised, you can know by using this column. Okay, so yesterday 7:32 24 seconds, so this exception has been raised by this procedure. Okay, so how to solve this exception? Simply, so by seeing, as a database developer, by seeing this error message, you just go to that table and change the data type size of the employee name and then click on this apply button. So that's it. That is the solution for this type of exception. Okay, now call this again, this procedure will be moved to production. Okay, then you will not get any errors. Now you are getting 20 success message. See, you can also check in employee table and error message table. Error message table, there is no error. Okay, so this is the previous errors. In this employee table, 10 asset 1 10,000. Okay, this record has been inserted. Okay, so this maintaining the error logs that will be used to capture the how many error messages has been raised by the procedure, we can know that, and at what time that procedure has been raised the exception. Okay, so that we can easily resolve the exception. Okay, so that is the main theme of the capturing the errors. Okay, so this is about the error capturing in database level.